Hi. Let's talk about the magic, the medicine, and the soothing powers of passion flower. What's up, everybody? It's your favorite auntie uncle. It's your favorite goddess king. It's your favorite pirate captain. It's your favorite hood healer, high priestess, motivational dominatrix, LadySpeech in the place to be. And I want to welcome you back to my channel. Welcome you back to my channel. Welcome you back to my channel. Welcome. You could be anywhere in the world. As a matter of fact, you are somewhere in the world and you're choosing to share a little bit of time and a little bit of space with me. So thank you for that. If you like what I'm doing, if you like what you see, if you're feeling any of this, if you're feeling any of me, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit subscribe. Make sure you hit subscribe. Make sure you hit notifications. Make sure you hit notifications. That whole song. And you can join. You can officially be a part of the Sugar Honey Dumpling crew. Actually, you are a part of the Sugar Honey Dumpling crew if you just support me, if you watch these videos, if you follow me on other platforms. But you can officially join a crew of sorts here on YouTube. Go to my page and click join. There are 3 different levels, Sugar Honey Dumpling, and I get real interactive. We're gonna get real intimate. It's just, you know, a more intimate interaction with your girl, with your boy, with your people, LadySpeech. Now that we've taken care of all of that, let's hop into herb of the week, shall we? Hop into herb of the week. Hop into herb of the week. Hop into herb of the week. Passion flower. Let's talk about it. You can find this a lot of places all over the world. You can find this vine growing in many different continents and in many different places. First and foremost, let's talk about where you can buy this herb. I would love it if you supported your local apothecary, if you supported your local tea house, if you supported your local botanica, if you supported your local magical occult store, because a lot of times if they carry herbs, they may have passion flower. Now, if you ain't got access to that, or you just want to shop where I shop, baby, first and foremost, you can go to Big Liz Conjure. Now, if you're in the Columbus, Ohio area, you can hit them up in person. I'm saying them like I'm not actually sitting in the store right now. I don't work here and I'm just not the store manager as of this video. You know, it is what it is. Anyway, hit us up. 4260 Eastland Square Drive, or you can go to www.biglizconjure.com and order from there. We do ship just about anywhere. And also globally too, so we got you, baby. We got you. You just gonna have to pay that shipping. You just gonna have to pay that shipping, okay? You just gonna have to pay that shipping, okay? Next up, if you're in the Denver, Colorado area, I want you to hit up one of my most beloved stores. It's been around for well over 20 years. That was one of the first magic stores I went to. Herbs and Arts, baby. The illustrious, the amazing Herbs and Arts. That's located on Colfax and Race in Denver, Colorado. When you're getting towards downtown, you can hit up Herbs and Arts, depending on where you're coming from. Before you get downtown or right after you leave downtown, baby. So again, Colfax and Race, and you can order from them online as well. www.herbsandarts.com. So again, your local apothecary, your local stores, Herbs and Arts, or Big Liz Conjure. And you might be able to also find this at a tea house. You might be able to find this at a tea house. One of the things that I love talking about on this channel is that you can look for your magic in different places. Yes, you can find a lot of things at the occult store. Yes, you can find a lot of things at the magic store, but baby, your grocery store, the international store, the dollar store, the thrift store, babe, the world is your oyster. The world is your oyster. The spirits will have you going into strange places to get all types of tools for them, okay? So for passion flower, don't sleep on your local tea houses. Now, Let's get deeper into this. Let's talk about what you can use it for. Let's talk about those signatures, baby. You know how we do herb of the week here. You know how we do herb of the week here. So let's continue. Speaking of tea house, there's a reason why I said you might be able to hit up one of your local tea houses that deals in loose leaf, that sells it, that serves it, to get some passion flower, because this is oftentimes used in tea. Many of you guys are familiar with this because it is in tea. It is used as an ingredient in different elixirs and different beverages. So many of you have had contact with passion flower already via ingestion, okay? So this is why I said you can go to the tea house and get it, possibly because this is a popular ingredient in teas. Now, these you will usually find in herbal mixtures, and a lot of times the mixtures are about soothing, or about calm, or even about going to bed, taking your behind to sleep, baby, because that's exactly what this does. Now, what you're gonna find is a lot of times herbs that can be ingested, that can be eaten, and are also used in the magical practice. A lot of times the things that they do, you know, medicinally, or the things that they do food grade wise, cross over into the magical world. Passion flower is utilized in a lot of calming elixirs. It's utilized in a lot of peaceful, go to sleep, you know, meditative, and that's exactly the crossover. So not only will it take care of you, will it help soothe the nerves, anxiety, the digestive system, but also on a mystical, magical level, this is used for calming. This is used for relaxation. It's used for peace. So if you are doing workings, if you're doing spell work that have to do with calming, that have to do with peace, this is a good one to use with kids. If you're doing spell work that's about calm yourself down, be peaceful, I would definitely utilize this, okay? I would definitely utilize passion flower, okay? Now, I'm not suggesting you give this to kids, because every kid has different allergies and all that kind of stuff, and you gotta check with the parents on what you feed kids. But you can use this outside of ingestion, and I would use it for that. Now, what this has also been used for in regards to teas is to help with clairvoyance and clarity, okay? So for those of us who are clairvoyant, clairsentient, there's all kind of clairs, honey. If you are part of the clair crew, consider using passion flower. Consider using passion flower. Consider using passion flower. So what are some of the signatures of passion flower? Well, the gender is feminine. The planet is Venus. The element is water. Why is it good to know the signatures of these plants? So it can enhance your workings, that's why, okay? So I already told you that this is good for spiritual awareness, clairvoyance, rest, soothing, relaxation, calming, peacefulness, all that good stuff. But the gender is feminine, so if you're doing something that's not necessarily about all those things, but you're doing a working that requires a lot of feminine energy, or you're doing a working that has a lot of masculine, violent energy, you need to curb that, you can use this to counteract that and speak to the gender aspect of things. The element is water. So if you are doing workings that are about water, that are about bringing water, that are about giving thanks for water, or that are just water heavy, if you're working with water spirits, then this is an herb that you might consider using, okay? The planet is Venus. So if you're doing planetary work on somebody, on yourself, with someone, or if you're just working with the planets, if you're working with developing more of a connection with the planets, you can use this herb to do so, okay? So the signatures not only help you to get to know the plant better, when knowing the signatures gives you a key to using that plant in other ways. Yeah, you can use it directly for soothing. Yes, you can use it to enhance friendships. Yes, you can do it for all of that, but you can also do it in water work. You could also do it in planet work. You can also do it in gender work, okay? So knowing as much as you can about the ingredients you are working with is always, always, always going to benefit you. Let's get into some uses for passion flower. So you already know that you can ingest it. You've probably already ingested it in regards to teas and things of that nature. But you don't have to ingest it, like I said earlier, in order to take advantage of those medicinal, calming, soothing powers. One thing that people do with this is put this in a satchel and put it in their pillow. Or if you're making herbal pillows, like a lot of people use like lavender pillows to help calm them, you can add passion flower to that. Now, the scent isn't as overpowering as lavender, but the energy is still there. And we know just because something doesn't smell or doesn't present as powerful doesn't mean it's not powerful, okay? So using this in, sleep aids, if you don't, I like to use this with babies. I don't give it to babies to drink. However, I make like, little satchels and things of that nature, like peaceful mojo bags, and put them safely in between the crib, anywhere they can't touch, basically, but is near them, near their sleeping space, okay? So yeah, putting it in between the bed, putting it under the bed, putting it by the bed is going to be really good in regards to soothing energy, peaceful energy, calming energy, sleeping energy. Leaving it around your house, you know what I'm saying? I like to use this as a floor, like grinding this up and using this as a floor wash, using it in the floor wash. So if you want to bring peaceful energy into your home and you're doing a floor wash, and basically it's like a floor wash is like a floor tea. You put your herbs in there. Sometimes you do it with your cleaning solution. Sometimes you clean with your cleaning solution and you make a different solution with your herbal mixture, and then you mop your floor with it. So using this in floor washes, using this in home washes is going to be really good. Like put it on your home, put it on your home, put it in your home. So this is really good too if you have a mixture that you like to sweep with, like literally just stashing this in the corners in bags, or just dropping a little bit in corners in bags, like, or not in bags, but just dropping it, through the house. What I like to do sometimes, if you have like linoleum or a sweepable floor, I will make an herb mixture, I will pray over it, charge it, and then I will sprinkle it all over the house and leave it for a bit. And say I'll go and run a couple errands or whatever, and then I will come back and sweep all of that towards the front door and sweep it out. I'll start from the back and then go to the front. That is just as good as saging. That's just as good as using smoke medicine to cleanse your house. So this is really good if you want to bring peace into your home. I would put, like I said, put it on your home. This is something that I would use as part of my formulations if someone's moving into a house. This is something that's going to be really great to help them cleanse the house and bring in peace to the house. So if you like to make formulations to burn, or to like floor washes or bath washes, this is going to be extremely beneficial and helpful to you. And you can carry it. Simple as that. Put it in a bag. Put it in your pocket. Put it in a little mojo bag. Put it in a little fabric bag. Add it to formulations or carry it by yourself. So one of the uses for this is friendship and connection. So if you've got a kid that is, or you yourself, because it's not just kids who are shy, who have a hard time making friends. If you yourself, an adult, your peers, a kid has a hard time making friends, this is going to be a really good, addition to friendship or connection bags or relationships bags, okay? So I would throw this in a little bag, maybe with a little friendship crystal, a good energy crystal, and put that and have that kid carry that in their pocket to help them make friends. This is really good to help you with your popularity. So if you're having an election, or you need to be voted for or something of that nature, and you're doing a working to help bring good attention to you and bring people to help vote for you, I would definitely use passion flower in those workings as well. So just old-fashioned carrying it. I'm a big fan of mojo bags. I make mojo bags right now. I haven't been offering services for the last couple weeks, so we're going back to all of that in just a couple months. And I will be back to offering mojo bags, back to making those for people. I love to use passion flower in relationship work, friendship work. I actually love to do it in also partnership work. I'm a big believer that if we're going to be partners, like romantic partners, we need to be friends. So if I'm doing a working for someone and they need to bring it back together, they need to come together, there's been some, distrust or some upheaval within their friendships, within their romantic relationships, I love using passion flower to help fortify that friendship aspect of things, okay? So this is something that, again, you can use, you can drink. Here's the thing, because this is around a lot, if this is in a drink, I want you to take a second with that drink, okay? I always talk about knowing your ingredients, and when you work a spell, you need to know the ingredients so that you can really tell that plant that working what to do. Here's the thing. When you begin to recognize herbs, when you begin to recognize spices and their medicinal things in recipes, you can then activate those things within the food. You can activate those things. So if you grab a tea and it has passion flower in it, then take a moment with that tea. Speak soothing thoughts, like acknowledge the passion flower in the beverage, acknowledge the passion flower in the drink, and tell it to bring you soothing and calm, and not just for your body but for your life. The great thing about knowing these things is not only for your own workings, but when they show up in other things that you're doing, you can take advantage of that energy. All right, then the mundane can become mystical. Your morning tea can take on a whole different, meditation, a whole different act when you begin to understand what it is that's in it. And every plant has a mystical, magical property. Know that. Remember that. Know that. Remember that. Now, every once in a while and every now and again, you may run across somebody's grimoire. You may run across a recipe, and this is referenced as something else. For the most part, you're probably going to see it, named as passion flower. But you might hear it called passion vine. You might hear it called maypops. You might hear it called grandilla. So what's in a name? Everything. And these plants have many different names. And that's that on passion flower. And that's that on peace. If you made it to the end of this video, gold star for you. Gold star for you. Thank you. Thank you. Gold star for you. Gold star for you. Thank you. Thank you. Your time and attention is so very valuable, and I appreciate you spending any amount of that with me. I love Herb of the Week. I'm so enjoying this series. It seems like you guys are enjoying this series, so we're going to keep it going. I appreciate you guys for just supporting me and for uplifting me, uplifting my content, sharing this across platforms, sharing this to other spaces, sharing this with those who need it. So if you made it to the end of this video, if you support me, if you watched any of this video, if you watch any of my content, all I got to say to you is thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gold star and thank you, baby. Gold star and thank you. And on that note, I don't want to take up all of your time. I just want to take up a bit of your time, do a little education, a little razzle dazzle, sing for you. That mission has been accomplished. So now it's time to say goodbye. Just in case no one has told you today, you are wonderful. You are absolutely wonderful and such a divine, beautiful soul. Thank you for surviving everything you have. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for doing whatever you had to do to survive this crazy world. This last 2 years, this last 1 year, this last 6 months, this last month, this last 16 years, your whole entire life. Things are wild out here in these streets, so thank you for surviving, because you are a gift. Have a good morning. Have a good day, a good afternoon, a good evening, a good middle of the night. Whenever you encounter this, have a good one. Have a good moment, a good second, a good hour, a good day, a good week, a good month, a good decade, and all of that. You know the drill. If you like what I'm doing, if you like what you see, if you're feeling any of this, if you're feeling any of me, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. And make sure you hit the notifications bell so you can keep up with all my shenanigans, my happenings, and everything that's going down and up over here. And on that note, God, Goddess, ancestors, and universe willing, Lawa and Orisha willing, Creator willing, I'm gonna see you in the next video. Oh, but before I go, comment below and tell me how you use passion flower. Have you encountered passion flower before? Let me know how. Did you drink it? Did you eat it? Did you make it in a tea? Have you used it in your workings, baby? Have you used it in a spell? Let me know in the comments. And now, I'll see you in the next video. Mwah. Mwah. Peace.